improve on, particularly in their forward line. If they do that, I believe they can possibly end up winning the game. But Swans are a very, very honest side and will take a lot of tossing.
Second half gets underway here at Bath Lane. Skender wins it down to Walker, who runs into Moore, but he's kicked away, but only as far as Barrich. Barrich has got an option on centre wing, uses it. Willie Dick. He thought about the hand pass, and 50 metres now, with Clarkson coming over the mark.
Actually, Trevor, I'm not so sure it was Clarkson. I think it may have been when...
player crossing in front.
That's right, when Rigby and Kestel went through, and I think the umpire ruled that I think it was the Swan Districts player Kestel actually interfered with Willie Dick's approach to the ball. But if that was the case, once again, I made the comment earlier, I think they've over-umpired the game a bit today, these guys, and I didn't think that warranted 50 metres.
From 40 metres, he drops it onto the boot. It fades, and one behind only. Kicking has let both sides down today. Another golden opportunity missed there in the opening minute or so of this third quarter. There's the difference between the teams, and I think we're in for a torrid third term, Wal.
Yes, it's certainly looking that way. I can't help but feel that Perth are going to find themselves in deep water if Swans can stay close enough during the next quarter and a half. Foot clears the ball towards the outer side of the ground. Ogg and Mike Richardson almost colliding out there. Ogg takes the mark. Kicks towards centre half forward. The target is Ugle. Kelly chipped in front in the nick of time. Kestel going through the pack. Walker has it now. This is Ugle. Ugle going towards the attacking side of the centre square. Kicks towards full forward. Steve Richardson is down there. He's spoiled from behind. Well done by Clark. The hand pass was too hot. Comes to Walker, who ducked into the tackle. Play allowed to go on. Good umpiring, I thought, as Walker kicks back on goal. Will land on the edge of the square. Good mark for Swans, and it's Cummings. He used his body and his strength well.
And there was two Perth players there to contest with him, and one probably should have come over the back, and the other one bodied him to ensure that you see, particularly the player at the back that could see, Warren Nicholas could see that that Scott Cummings was wrestling with his opponent.
Well, this kick, if he can kick the goal, will put Swans in front. 14 scoring shots to 10, and the side with the least or the lowest number of scoring shots find themselves in front by a point.
You made the comment here, I think, in the call, Wally, about that good umpiring there, and I totally agree with that. With Greg Walker did duck his head, but the umpire called play on, and this mark that Cummings took resulted in him kicking his third goal.
3 goals to Cummings today now. Made no mistake there from only about 10 metres out, although he was on the angle. Swans hit the front. Bounce favours Skender. Things are going their way now. Knocks it straight down the throat of Walker. Out of the middle, Walker looks for Ugle again. Ugle and Allard, who may have been moved back onto him now. Allard was held. Umpire didn't see it, may have been unsighted. Troy Ugle's been in brilliant form. That's almost as good as the leg pull incident in racing many, many years ago.
Mel Shoemaker, who was the other one?
Tommy Hill, was it? Not sure. Too long ago, well.
It was, wasn't it?
Anyway, he's found a free kick finally to Nicholas, who kicks to the centre wing. Beers got Skender out of the way, finishes up with the football. They kicks a high one to centre half forward. Jackson and Gow. Gow's been in front in the air today. Knocks it down towards McNaughton and side bottom. Hasty chipping in to lend support. He's in the right full forward pocket. Beautifully smothered by Kelly. The second time we've seen an intelligent smother today by the Swans defence.
And Mick Hasty playing his first game against his former club of Swan Districts, but he hasn't been able to get into the play at all.
Scott Cummings with 3 goals for Swans, the only multiple goal scorer in the game, as Jackson gets front position. Got it down to Thompson. His hand pass put McNaughton under pressure. Perth just not able to get control of the ball as Kelly's hand pass goes down towards Retzlaff. Retzlaff back to side bottom, and the ball runs out of play. It's about 40 metres around from the Perth goal. It's been a lean afternoon for both teams in front of goal, an aggregate of just 9 goals, and we're into the third quarter. Gow is there this time to oppose Jackson. To the back of the pack and Richardson. He clears it towards the centre-half back position, and Ogg takes the mark. Perth's checking at times this afternoon, manning up, has been very lax. The kick is marked by Rigby. Rigby between left half-back and left centre wing for the Demons. Kicks down in the direction of Pears. Newby comes in from the side, and that's a good mark. Pears has Allard going past, not such a good hand pass. He was going to run straight into trouble. Cable couldn't get the ball away cleanly. Walker has it. Good hand pass to Og. Og has Ugle loose by 30 metres. Heavens above, who is playing on him? Allard, I think. He gets it back to Foot. Foot is 45 metres out, and Swans are further in front, but not as far in front as they should be.
And we have Troy Foot on screen there. He has been a very impressive player today, Troy Foot, for Swan Districts. As I mentioned earlier before half-time, he's probably playing his first couple of games and has been excellent.
Kick back into play. Pears and Skender. Skender was held. No free kick from umpire Cronje. Kestel round the corner. Too wide for Richardson. Gee, the umpire's lost his whistle there. Skender was interfered with. Swans by 2 points. This is Edmonds now. Nicholas. Edmonds, too tall. Got it down to Richardson, who palms off Kelly. Goes across the ground. This man again, Ugle. Allard leaps over the top of him. Ugle goes underground, looking for David Ogg. He's dispossessed. Ugle knocks it out cleverly. Foot can use it. Drives it into the pocket. Beautifully weighted pass, but the umpire's picked out a free kick anyway. And it's side bottom, I think, who'll receive
Edmonds. Edmonds was pushed before the ball got down there, I think.
Cummings it is. I think Cummings was pushed well. No, it is Edmonds, you were right, yeah? Well spotted, Wally.
Yes.
Travis Edmonds. Not the most reliable kick for goal.
Which will probably ensure that he kicks it.
Comments from Shorty Cousins. As Edmonds hooks it right across the face. And is it snuck in from behind? No, out of bounds on the full.
We did pretty well to get to the third quarter, didn't we? I thought you've been very restrained so far, Brian. Kick back in, comes towards the half-back line for Perth. It's knocked to the front of the pack, and Walker sends the hand pass back in towards the pocket. Cable and Richardson, Steve Richardson together. Newby with a chance. Rigby gets to it first. Shrugs one tackle. He's still in strive. Gets the ball wide of the pack. Titular has it. This is Rigby. Took too long. Run down by Walker. Ugle has it now. He ran into trouble in the shape of Moore. The ball goes wide to Og. Swan's trying to set something up here. Chips the pass down to Cummings, and he takes the mark 40 metres from goal. Swans looking a lot more dangerous in attack.
They're certainly looking a lot more organised too. Wally, the Perth players just seem to be, they're all being drawn to the ball. They all attack the ball, and then the Swans players drift off it, and they have a couple of players that are on their own that can set up play.
And those players are usually Ugle, Foot or Walker. Now here's Cummings with 3 of Swan's 5 goals to his name. And he's got that one too. He's now got 4 out of 6. So he's been a very handy substitute down there for Kevin Caton, who went off in the first 15 minutes of the game. And Swans now stretch their lead, and the signs are a little ominous here as far as Perth are concerned.
And we see there a bad handball by Darren Rigby. He then follows up, but there's no talk, obviously, from players to let him know that he was in trouble. And then Troy Ugle gets the ball out into some space, and David Ogg got the pass on.